the new channel and connected the streaming. Are we connected here? Okay, we're going live. Let's do it again. Day one journey, episode 1005. Motivation versus inspiration. What's the difference? To be honest, I never really thought about the difference between the two. For me, they were pretty the same. And then I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we talked about the new channel I'm opening. And he mentioned his view about the difference between motivation and inspiration. I never really thought about that. So I read some articles right now, snippets on the internet. So motivation, for me, it's a bit more clear. Motivation, motives, reasons, why we do what we do. So we have a motivational speaker, so he can remind us why we do what we do. So motives. I also think about motivation as a push, as a push of, as a little push of energy. You know, so for me, I was listening to motivational speakers or whatever you want to call them. I was putting them in my ears for years just to pump myself. Yes, and it helped me. It helped me to get some energy and sort of even brainwashing myself with these messages. So that was motivation. Inspiration. So I can, for me, I can listen to someone's story. For example, David Goggins. I read his book, and I can be inspired. So what does it mean for me? Inspired. When I was reading today on the internet, they sort of define as motivation. Some said that motivation is eccentric, something outside of you, and inspiration is intrinsic. Other people said that motivation can be also extrinsic and intrinsic, within, coming from within or coming from without. So, inspiration was, so what does it mean for me when I say David Goggins inspires me? Well, for me, I heard his story and I was like, he actually did it. He was running 100 miles race and he was taping his leg, sort of. It was a little bit broken and he actually taped it, and then he continues, and then he continued for another 20 miles. This is like, so this inspires me. So what do I mean by that? Well, for example, when I train and I feel some pain, I can go through the pain because I have him as an example. So I can say he inspired me. But when I was reading stuff about that, I see the definition is so vague. And when I think about the name of the channel, the new channel, I want it to represent the message, the value, what I want to give, and probably the value will be helping people decide what to read, who to listen to, sharing my experience, doing a lot of personal development workshops, reading hundreds of self-help books, and actually implementing these things in my life. So I want to help people choose what's best for them to read and experience and practice. So at first I thought motivation versus inspiration. And go with the meaning that motivation, maybe it's a push, and inspiration is a pull. Inspiration, you want to be like someone, let's say, so you move towards it. And motivation is the daily boost. Yeah, getting motivated, getting energized. Like motivation is a little bit more like energy. But then again, the definitions are so different, and either way, that was the discussion I had with a friend. I think we have a good direction with something else. Maybe I'll share it tomorrow. Till then, I work on editing the new videos I did. I did a long 2 hours raw review on the book Green Lights of Matthew McConaughey. This is what I plan to do tomorrow, edit it, and hopefully, I don't like to say hopefully, and this will be the first video on the channel. Have a good day, day one. See you tomorrow.